And you want to start making them by using 2 cups of chickpea flour. And to that I'm going to add, about a teaspoon of baking powder. So that goes in. And then very often these are served just plain, but you could add some pepper, some black pepper to it. I like pepper in mine, so I'm going to put a little bit in, but if you don't like pepper, you can leave it out. And a little salt. And oftentimes you find them with parsley. And if you're going to use parsley, well then you want to make sure that you're using flat leaf parsley, and there's mine. And that's about, 3 tablespoons, so all of that is going to go in. I'm just going to mix that up. And now have ready 3 cups of boiling water. And you want to mix the chickpea flour into the boiling water very, very carefully. So here's my water, and it's coming to a boil. And now what I want to do is get this dried chickpea flour in. So let me turn that off. It is very thick. And move this out of the way. And now you have to do something with this to form it into the proper shape. And that is to get out a dish. And there's mine. You want to use a glass dish, or you could use a heavy-duty plastic that doesn't have a lip. You want something that's rimless. And then you want to take some of this mixture, you see, and put it right on a dry plate. Excuse me, I'm getting very excited about this. Get it on a plate, and then begin spreading this mixture. So there it is on the plate. Now you want to let that cool for about 20 minutes. And when it is cooled, well, you see, then it'll look something like that. And then you have to get it off. So you have to take a knife and go around the outside edge, just like that. And trust me, you don't have to grease this. This is going to come off. And once you have it done like that, well then, you just want to turn that plate over, you see? How beautiful that comes out. And now, you can cut that. But if you didn't want to form it on a plate, well then you could do it in a coffee can. And you just want to scoop the mixture out, you see? And put it right into the can like this, pressing it in. And make sure you cut the bottom of the can out. And then all you have to do, you see, is push on this, and it'll come right out, and you can cut it into slices. Of course, it won't be as thin as the ones that you do on the plate, but that's just another way to do it. Or you could also do it on a cookie sheet. Now let me get the rest, and I put them in the refrigerator while I did these for you, because now we can do the next step, which is to fry these. So here's the one I just made, and you see how beautifully they hold together. And here are the rest of them. So now you can just stack them like that. And you want to cut those now. And while you're cutting them, you want to make sure you have some vegetable oil in a deep fryer and heat that to about 375 degrees. So then take your knife and just cut them in half. You could also do this on a cookie sheet, as I told you, and then you would cook them into strips. So here's my oil. And now I want to put a few of those in. So I'll start with, a couple for you. And I'm going to have to keep my eye on these now, because I don't want them to burn. So there's 3. And in they go. We're going to let those fry for a while. And now I am going to have to take those out because they're getting a little too brown. Move that out of my way. And dump those out. There. That's panelle.